welcome, good morning, and it's a joy to have more and more people join our page. And just want to say, if you're ever in Budapest on Sunday, 10:30, you're welcome to visit us at Nagyvárad tér. It would be great to see your faces. It would be great to mutually see each other's faces, meet face to face. So, still thinking about the world and the fear of the world. And yesterday morning we talked about how easy it is to fear the opinions of people and how they will see us. You know, if I were to speak of Christ, how will they then look at me? You know, it's like they're gonna say, "Oh, you're that kind of." I watched a debate between a Christian chemist and an atheist. Origin of life researcher, and it was amazing because the chemist had like very powerful arguments. The other dude actually had nothing. He was really a bold man because he had nothing. He just came there sheer guts and nothing else, and he tried to charm his way through. And it was really interesting at the table when they were sitting there and talking. The actually the person, this Christian chemist was asked, like he said, well, actually, when I talk about the origin of life, I don't evoke any of the Christian arguments. I don't bring anything biblical into it. I'm just bringing chemical issues up, and that's what we're talking about. And the person said, but you do actually believe that God created the whole and he said, yes, I do believe that. And then the whole table was like, oh, okay. So, and then all of a sudden he wasn't interesting anymore. I mean, he is a world-renowned chemist. He's a professor at university. He's everything. He's very well credentialed. His work is amazing. And he but because he believes in Jesus, he's like, oh, okay. So so what you say doesn't matter anymore. It's amazing how the world looks at it. So it's reasoned that we have this concern. What if I say I'm a Christian, and how will they look at me? But we should be instructed by for example, Moses' parents. Hebrews 11:28 says Moses and his parents. It says that they did not fear Pharaoh. They did not fear his commandment to murder the boy children. They did not fear his police, and they said no, this is not how we're gonna live, because we actually trust our God, and this is how we're gonna live. And so Moses lived, and so one of the greatest historical figures lived, and he had an amazing effect on history and Israel, and that's just the point, very simply, look at these people. Actually read Hebrews 11. I would encourage you, the entire chapter, or at least the part that is talking about the faith heroes, which is most of the chapter. Like what will you do when the world says you must abort that child? I had a friend in the church, and the doctor told them that the child is severely damaged, and they said, no, we're not going to abort the child nonetheless. And the doctor was livid. He or she, I'm not sure, it was really mad at them. And they said, no, we're not going to abort this child. If the child is incapable of living, then the child will die, but we're not going to kill it. And the doctor was really mad at them. What irresponsible people you are. And then the child was born and is healthy, and today is an adult and has no problems, and the doctor was wrong. Okay, the doctor is not going to always be wrong, obviously. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, what are you going to do? Are you going to be afraid of their opinions, their smileys and sad faces, their opinions, words, or will you just rather trust the Lord? And that's an important point, I think, for all of us. We are not to fear the university. We're not to fear the Nazi party when it comes to power. We're not to fear the Communist Party when it comes to power. It's easier said than done, of course, but there is a very important message in this. Do not live in the fear of the world. Do not live in fear of the world, because what the world, instructs you. It is destructive. It is stupid. It is, it is upside down always. And don't try to live your life trying to please them, because that just doesn't work. So I think that's a good meditation for the morning, though somewhat challenging. God bless your day.